How's it going today at Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair? Today we are working on a 2016 15 Ford Explorer. Customer states that we have the oil light coming on and it rattles when it starts. We can tell when we have the vehicle start up that if we hold the gas pedal, and this is a Ford, I don't know of any other manufacturer that does this, but if we hold the gas pedal all the way down and put our foot on the brake and then let it go, we can tell that it starts. With the rattling not being there, we can kind of assume or know that those phasers on the engine are starting to go out. They wear out with time and age, not too surprising. We also have the oil light on occasionally while driving. We'll look at that in just a minute, but some things that I want to bring up. We have 3 tires that are at a 4/32. So that's something that you're going to be wanting to get replaced. The 4th tire is at a 7 or 8/32, and you know, it's just one of those that you maybe want to be getting all 4 tires just so that they wear evenly, especially because this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Now this is going to be kind of tough, and let's see if we can get it. But if we look at the brake pads, we're not going to be able to see it with this. If we look at the brake pads, we can tell that they are touching. Let's see if we can try that again. The brake pads are touching, and that's because the brake pads are too large for this rotor, so they're sandwiching around it. So I would recommend getting the brake pads replaced with the correct size. This vehicle, there was several options to choose from for the brake pads. This one is far too large for the rotor. But that's what we found with that going on so far. The vehicle was in a wreck, so there is some body damage to it. We did notice that the coolant level is just a little low. And given this is a 3.5 EcoBoost, it could be leaking from the water pump, and you would probably never notice because of where the water pump is located at. If we look right back up in there, maybe we'll be able to see it from, it's on this side. If we look, we can see that the oil pressure sensor, which is right about there, is leaking out the backside of it, and with the engine running, we can see it coming out of the backside of that sensor, so that is going to need to get replaced. We do notice that we have a fluid leak coming from the transmission that looks like it's coming from potentially the output shaft side of the transfer case, potentially, or transmission. This side's dry right there. Not too surprising, or it could have boiled over at some point and gotten hot from towing or something similar. We can see that that is just covered in oil from that sensor just leaking. But other than that, nothing too crazy. We noticed some dry rotting in the lower control arms. These are heavy vehicles, so they do tend to wear those out eventually, but the suspension is all dry for the shocks all the way around, so nothing too crazy going on there. Thanks for joining us. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair.